Hello everybody, this is a quick and dirty video about YouTube and how I think YouTube works. One of my skill sets is spotting how systems work, how algorithms work, how AIs work. And I've noticed something about YouTube, because I'm a fairly small channel. I'm at the mercy of the attention YouTube directs towards my channel. Now if everybody knew about my channel, they could go to my page, right, click on my channel page, click on the videos directly, bypassing YouTube and the search engine and the recommendations and going straight to the source. But they have to know about the page first to do that. And they have to care enough to go there. So until that starts happening, what actually happens is all my information, all my hits come from YouTube. YouTube search engines, recommendations and things like that. So if YouTube aren't recommending my page or they aren't, putting my thing up for people to click on, nobody comes to my page. As a consequence, you get like peaks. No activity, no activity, lots of activity, no activity, no activity, lots of activity, no activity, no activity, lots of activity, with nothing happening for little gaps every now and again. Not even subscriptions. You don't get any new subscriptions in that gaps. You don't get any extra views. Your older videos don't tend to get clicked on again, right? Unless people are actually specifically looking for that kind of thing. Now Google, and therefore YouTube, both use a search engine system which basically shows you what they think you want to see. So if you're looking for something a little bit out of the ordinary for you, you'll never see it. It'll never show up. Imagine you were mad on football and then you suddenly wanted to go for basketball. You'd never see a basketball video. It would always be football videos. Even though you search for basketball, it would show you football videos. That's what I'm talking about. Not at times I've tried looking for songs by bands and I haven't been able to find it. I mean, at one point I couldn't even find Jimi Hendrix on YouTube. Now it's started to show up, but he'd already been there. It said these have been on there for 8 and 9 years, but no search I ever did would reveal a Jimi Hendrix video, only cover versions. So you see, the search thing isn't reliable. It's YouTube trying to outsmart us by making sure that it delivers what we want, when actually that might not be what we want. We might be looking for something unique, something we haven't tried before, in which case Google isn't the right place to be and neither is YouTube. But it creates a problem for channels like mine. On channels like mine, I need people who haven't been to my channel to be able to find it easily. But if you type in search Nanobite, you're not going to get my channel on the list. It'll show you everything and anything that's not even related to Nanobite, but my channel. It'd just be missing. So only when you found it once and start clicking like on videos and leaving comments, it starts registering the fact that you've taken an interest in the channel, and suddenly my channel appears more often. So as a consequence of that, the few things I can do to make it work better. One is I make sure the title, the description and the meta tags all pretty much send the same kind of message. This is the gaming channel. This is the subject. This is the game I'm interested in. So you get free hits. So it increases the chances of me matching your interest. So once you've got an interest in gaming registered with Google, it might start showing you my channel and my videos, but only one video at a time. It won't show you my channel as such, it'll show you my video. You have to click on the channel to see the rest of the videos I've made. But if it's not doing that, again, nothing happens. No new subscribers, no hits, very few views. If I get anything, I'll get a low-grade number of views from search engines, searching for miscellaneous content, and I happen to have picked up a couple of hits from it. Whereas suddenly you release a new video, bang, 2,500 hits. Then 2 days later, it drops off. Nobody's interested in it anymore. And this is the thing, right? I checked, the particular video I'm on about is Beth Sarda's in a bit of a pickle. I checked, all the views came from, most of the views came from a YouTube search engine. Nowhere else, no external links. So them 2,500 came from recommendations. And then there was a sudden interest, 2 days later, no interest. So you see, it stopped recommending the video. Even though it's highly popular, it stopped recommending the video after 2 days. Now I got to thinking about this, right? That YouTube must run some kind of ranking system where you're on a rank, and if you're a really popular channel, you're right at the top and it directs a lot of things towards your site. That's why you get the same pages up all the time. And YouTube only seems to have half a dozen topics on it when YouTube knows what you like, and it never shows you anything else. It's always these top 10 things. You've got to literally downvote their videos before it stops showing you those channels. And you've got to upvote to get it to see the channel. So if you want to see my channel, you have to click like, and then it'll appear more often. But if you're not in the top 10, you're near down the bottom, then you get attention, nothing, nothing, nothing. Attention, nothing, nothing, nothing. When you're at the top, you're getting attention, attention, like that. It kind of like drags it out. It displays your stuff more often. That's what I'm thinking, based on the lulls in between the attention I get. Because you get a few days, you get nothing, and then whoop, again, attention again, and whoop, again, attention again. That tells me it's not a consistent thing. Just because I've got a video online doesn't mean YouTube are going to show it to anybody all the time. I think what they do is they cycle through their YouTubers, on a list. Say, right, we'll show everybody these this week. Next week it'll be them. Next week it'll be them. And then we'll go back to these again. So until you actually climb up the ranks, you're only getting the attention they send your way. So there's long periods of inactivity. Now, when I first started, there was long periods of inactivity. And as I've got my channel's growing, the inactivity is going short and short and short. I'm producing the videos still, but it's getting short and short and short. Now it's a couple of days and then it'll be back. And then a couple of days and it'll be back. I mean, right now, I'm in a lull. There's nothing, right? This video probably won't get many views. And you can see a lot of views in the things. Because if I release a video in that lull, it'll get about 20 views, maybe 50. And if I release it at any other time, it won't. Now, they say you should release videos at the same time every week, in the same day every week. Now, I tried releasing it randomly, and I put little numbers in to represent the time of day I released it on, and it wasn't doing very well. A couple of weeks ago, I changed it to releasing every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 11 o'clock in the morning at GMT. Suddenly, I'm doing really well. YouTube knows those are the days I'm releasing on. Give me the attention I need on those days. Right now it's Saturday. Friday was a busy day for me. Saturday isn't. Saturday's gone. But I'm betting you, come Monday, activity, nothing on Tuesday, back on Wednesday, nothing on Thursday, back on Friday. Bet you that happens. I'm going to upload this now on Saturday, so there won't be many hits if I'm right. Not until Monday anyway. And then if I am right, and you suddenly see videos I've released, getting a lot of attention on Monday, right, then you'll know. But if you don't, then I'm just speaking out my ass. We shall see, won't we? Anyway, just so you know, our channel is doing quite well right now. Changes made in April, it's about matching descriptions, titles, and meta tags, so they all send the same message. This is a cow. So link us to anybody that likes cows, cow in the title, cow in the description, cow in the meta tag, and then if you like cows are black and white, cows like to eat grass, cows produce milk, you use keywords as often as you can, and therefore you'll go, oh, this is about cows. That guy over there likes cows. We'll show him what this cow video. That's how it works. Thumbnails are just a pretty thing that force them, because it's okay YouTube showing you the video, but unless your thumbnail says click on me, nobody will. So, people look at the thumbnail and they go, yeah, it looks a bit shit, that thumbnail, I'm not going to look at that video. So that thumbnail has to deliver a message when people are browsing that list. This is worth watching. So thumbnail, creation is a bit of an art, but it's not as important as many of these YouTubers' tutorial pages seem to make out. It's just important that they're on point. So when people click on it, they will get what they expect. Because you don't want people clicking on it who don't want that product. You want them to click on something when they do want that product. So, yeah. The other thing is content. They say making content for your audience, not for you. Like, I've been making videos about what I want. I want to make this video. I'd like to do this mod. I'd like to do that. I think it should be possible. And they haven't been doing that well. I start talking about products you want, bang, I'm getting a lot of attention. And now I can talk about what I want in the videos alongside what you want and still do quite well. But I had to make the video about what the viewer wanted in order to get the clicks, in order to get the chance to say what I want to say. So there's an awful lot of trickery going on here to get things to work, and most of it's down to getting you to click on the link. But the bit I said at the beginning of the video about YouTube, when it shows my stuff, I do think that's related to the time of release. And if you're consistent release on the same days, YouTube and you are in sync and things work. When you release randomly, you're kind of like that and you don't really work. Because YouTube isn't going to give you 24/7 attention. It's only going to give you attention when it knows you're releasing stuff. And I also think there is a ranking system, and unless you're high up on that ranking system, your time in the spotlight will be limited, to a few hours, a couple of days maybe. And as your channel grows in popularity, you get more time in the spotlight, until eventually it's always showing you your videos up there because everybody likes it. That's what I'm thinking, based on what I'm seeing on my channel. See you in the next one. And sorry for the quick and dirty video, but I wanted to get this out and I didn't want to spend hours rendering it because this isn't really a gaming video. This is just me talking about YouTube. See you in the next one.